Hey guys, welcome back, and this time it's going to be on an album review, and this one is going to be on a CD that I love very, very much, and that is R. Kelly's The Buffet, released in 2015, and I remember when this came out when I was in high school. I was a sophomore when this came out, and I was a big R. Kelly fan, then, I wasn't really listening to this album. I mean, I heard like little snippets of listening to each song. Like, I had like little like I play a little bit on iTunes, but I never listened to the full album until much later on. But yeah, it's one great CD. This is the deluxe edition, of course, because it has extra songs. That's why I like to get the deluxe editions of stuff. When it comes to albums, because they'll have like extra songs on there. Total is the original album's 13 songs, and there's four extra songs, so total is 18 songs on this album. So let's get right into the album. So first up is the poem, and basically him, just talking, like all seductively and everything, and talking about the buffet and how it's like all you can eat, and making a lot of, sexual sounds, and talking very sexual too, which is very typical of R. Kelly. But that's a good intro, and then Poetic Sex. Is the first song on the album, and I think it's a great song. Like I like the beat to it, and um, he's basically, talking about how his sex is poetic and everything, and it's definitely very graphic, sexual lyrics actually. Um, but despite that, it's a very good song. And then track number three is "Anything Goes" featuring Ty Dolla Sign. Anything goes, basically, anything goes when it comes to sex, and everything. And Ty Dolla Sign, I'm not the biggest Ty Dolla Sign fan. I don't really listen to his music, but he has a good feature on here, and I like the music that this song has. And um, what Ty Dolla Sign was given for the song, I think he did a pretty good job. And then the next one, track four, is "Let's Make Some Noise," featuring Janae Aiko. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Um, I apologize if I butchered the name. It's one of those names where it's like spelled weird. It's Jhene. So I think it's Heneako or something. I think it might be how you pronounce that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Correct me down below if I am wrong or not. I appreciate that. But yeah, let's make some noise. She has a great feature on here. Great voice. I'm not really familiar with her that much, but she's great. Um, yeah, let's make some noise. Is based obviously, about having sex and everything, but it's a very good song. And then number five, track five, I should say, is "Marching Band" featuring Juicy J from 3 6 Mafia. If you're a 3 6 Mafia fan, you know who Juicy J is, and Juicy J has a great feature on here. A marching band. It actually sounds like a marching band too, in a way. Like the way that like the beat is, it's really good, and it's about him saying that how the way that him and this girl do it, it sounds like a marching band, and yeah, it's a very good song. I think it's one of my favorite R. Kelly songs of all time. And then track six is "Switch Up" featuring Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. Um, which that song is very good. Lil Wayne, I'm a big Lil Wayne fan. Jeremiah, he's a good singer too. I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest fan because I haven't really grew up with him like a lot of other people do. Or did, I should say. But yeah, he's good. Switch Up, I like that song, and uh, just like the tone and like the chorus to it, I think is very good. And then track seven, "Wanna Be There," featuring R. Kelly's daughter Joanne, but her stage name is Ari Ray. I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if I get that wrong too. But that's a very nice song that has a nice beat to it and everything, and basically talking about their estranged relationship and how they want to be there for each other and everything. It's a very nice song, and she has a nice voice. Too bad she's not able to go forward with her singing career because of him being currently incarcerated and all the controversy with underage girls and underage boys and everything like that. So that's unfortunate. Um, but I really like that song. It's a very personal, touching song and everything. And then number 8 is All My Fault. Great song too. Basically talking about that he's taking ownership for all the mistakes he's made, which is actually a lie because he actually doesn't do that for his personal life. But despite that, it's a great song, and it's one of those like feel good songs, and music like that is what music should be, and Wake Up Everybody, track number 9, that's a great one too. You know, Talking about making love and that he just wants to wake up everybody nearby, and that's a good one. Track 10, Get Out of Here with Me, which is another feel good song. And also the beat to Wake Up Everybody and All My Fault are absolutely great. I might have said it before, I apologize, but I'll say it again that they're both very good. And Get Out of Here with Me has a very nice beat. Kind of reminds me of like Back to the Old Hymn, and Get Out of Here with Me is basically he wants this girl to basically get out of here with him and everything, and it's a very nice song, and the music to it is absolutely beautiful. Actually, I have to say that it's one of my favorite songs off the album. And then track 11 is Backyard Party, which is a single off this album, and this is basically talking about like a backyard party during the summertime, and everybody's having a good time and everything. It's a very good one too. And um, the chorus of that I thought was very good. And then track 12, Sex Time, which I mean you don't really need to know like much more than that, but it's a good song. And then Let's Be Real Now, track 13, featuring Tina She, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I apologize if I get it wrong, but I'm not really familiar with her, but she does a pretty good job with this one. And Let's Be Real Now is a great song too. It's one of my favorites off this album. And then when we get to the bonus tracks, I Just Want to Thank You featuring WizKid. Not familiar with WizKid that much, but I Just Want to Thank You. Which that's a very very good song too. It has a nice beat to it. And then Keep Searching is another good one. That's track 15. And then Sufferin', track 16, is also a very good song. And then I Tried, track 17, I thought was a very good one too. And then track 18, the final song, is Barely Breathing, and that one's up there with like Wanna Be There and Get Out of Here with Me, where it's more personal and where it's actually has like a purpose behind it and everything, and how like he's barely breathing without somebody around and everything. And it's very well written, and like I said, like despite what you think of R. Kelly as a person, you can't deny that he's one of the most talented artists of all time. And like I've said, like despite what I think of R. Kelly, I don't think he's a good person. I think he's a piece of shit of a human being. But I love his music. But I'm just not. I don't agree with all the stuff that he's done and what he's what he's been accused of over the years and what he's been convicted with, just so you know, because I know a lot of people get all upset, like, you know, like, how can you like his music but you don't like him as a person? Like, I separate, you know, the real person to the artistry. I know it's very hard for people to do that, but that's just how I am. You know, just like with Chris Brown, you know, I don't really like him as a person, but I like him as an artist and actor, dancer, singer, you know, stuff like that, and you know, I can separate, you know, stuff from that. And yeah, I think it's one great CD. Unfortunately, you know, like the case of this is all messed up because when I opened it years ago when I ordered this off eBay, this broke. So like the case is broken. Like the CD's fine, thank God, but it's just like as you can tell, like this is completely broken. It happens sometimes, so it's what it is. But whatever. And it comes with this like little poster, um, which is cool, and it's of him, and that's I think that's all the fans. I think, and they edited it to where it comes out as a picture of him, which is pretty cool. And here's the booklet. That's actually the artwork for the standard edition of it. This is the deluxe edition cover with him and the girl there, him smoking, and all the food on the table. And this picture is the same that's on the disc. Um, it's upside down, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Hopefully, it shows up right. Um, and then behind that is all you can eat because it's the buffet. And originally, this was actually going to be White Panties, sequel to Black Panties, but he was originally going to do that, but he canceled that idea because he felt that there was like a lot more to the album that he just felt like it wasn't relevant to call it White Panties at the time. So it was originally going to be that, but he decided to just, you know, retitle it called The Buffet. And somewhat of which actually kind of reminds me of like like the 12 play, you know, era. Same with Black Panties too. Like I forgot to mention in my review for Black Panties that that one basically it felt like 12 play 5, and this kind of feels like 12 play 6 actually in a way. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but yeah, it has great production. You know, R. Kelly did all the songs, of course, and despite that he's dyslexic, that he can do all these songs is incredible. And yeah, I say this is probably one of his best albums. Not his absolute best, but it's definitely like at the top best in my opinion. Um, and I'm not gonna play any of the music because some of my other videos where I reviewed some of his albums that I got a copyright strike, even though I said I didn't own any of the stuff, which I don't understand why that would happen. And I've seen people, you know, play music and even watch movies or even or even react to videos, but they don't get flagged. So it's like I don't know what the deal is with that. So I don't know. Maybe they're getting paid for it. I don't know. But um, despite that, if you love R. Kelly's music, if you're a big R. Kelly fan, definitely pick it up, stream it, do what you got to do. Listen to it on YouTube, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it's great album. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you are, that's okay too. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.